When Professor Jen Vitale began college, she imagined herself in a courtroom. But one psychology class changed everything, setting her on a path that would lead instead to a fulfilling career in the classroom.
So I went to a small liberal arts college, and my plan was major in English, go to law school. But along the way, I had to take a psychology class as part of my core curriculum, and I loved it. I really became so interested in this idea that I could use empirical methodology to understand the ways that humans function. And so by the end of sophomore year, I had changed my major, I had joined a research lab, and here I am today.
Vitale's curiosity about human behavior and the rise of 90s media coverage and public interest in serial killers led her to study clinical psychology, focusing on criminal behavior and psychopathy, the minds of what she calls the worst of the worst.
So I was in training to be a clinical psychologist, and because of my research area, I was on track to work with criminal psychopaths and sexual predators, which would have been a really challenging but interesting career. But at the same time, I was teaching my first undergraduate classes as a TA, and I loved that. I loved teaching, and I loved the fact that I could take the clinical skills I was developing and pull them into this other environment and help these engaged and interested students to grow and thrive in a totally different way. So that's the path that I ended up choosing.
That realization led her from the lab to the lecture hall, and eventually to Hampden-Sydney College, where she's been shaping young minds for more than 2 decades, as engaged today as ever.
Hampden-Sydney is great for me. The small liberal arts environment gives me so many opportunities. One of the things I've learned throughout my life is that opening yourself up to new challenges, opening yourself to new opportunities can totally change the direction that you're going. And Hampden-Sydney, I've been able to be a dean, I've been able to be a director of programs, I've taught many different psychology classes, and also worked interdisciplinarily with students and other faculty. So there's always a new challenge, and it's really motivating and exciting.
From abnormal psychology to the perennial favorite sports psychology, Dr. Vitale's classes challenge students to think deeply, research thoroughly, and connect ideas to the real world.
It's been really exciting to see how the department has changed and grown over the years. One of the things that's nice about having a turnover in your faculty is that you get new perspectives and new opportunities for students. So in recent years, we've had major growth in our neuroscience programming. We've had increases in community-based learning and research. And so the opportunities we've been able to offer students to develop their own scholarship have just continued to grow, and I hope will continue to grow.
Dr. Vitale's dedication, leadership, and teaching excellence have earned her Hampden-Sydney's Cabell and Crawley Awards, recognition for a career devoted to service, mentorship, and the college's ideals. From the courtroom she once imagined to the classroom she now calls home, Dr. Jen Vitale continues to embody the spirit of discovery and the power of teaching that transforms many lives.